Axe Grinders, Episode 7. This is Moldy.
So for a lot of these guitars, we actually have to do a lot of intricate, detailed work, and that includes making molds for several of the guitars, much like Jimmy K. Bones. And Dave does that, and we're not talking about the mold that like grows in the sink, you know, when you don't do the dishes, or the mold that's growing on the floor from when your roommate got too drunk and threw up underneath the couch. We're not talking like that. This is the mold that I'm used to seeing. We're talking about these little, see, I don't even know how to explain it, but watch this.
Most of us have jobs outside of what you see us doing here. I'm an editor and an illustrator for a magazine that deals with the radio control car industry. So basically, if I'm not playing with guitars, I'm playing with toy cars. When the guitar showed up, I was in the middle of reviewing a product for the magazine. The guitar is ready for finishing. This is a temporary finish on the back. The front's just primer until we do what we need to do with it. But structurally, it's all here. The equipment could be thrown on and this thing could play. I've made pieces to replicate some of the design elements, the architectural elements at the marble bar, the dental molding, the cornices that were on some of the pillars around the whole room. These will be made into a plastic piece that will then be recessed into the surface of the guitar so that it's flush with the rest of it. We'll then have gold leaf done on the entire surface. Now the gold leaf is going to be put on in hexagon shapes to replicate the floor of the marble bar. Changa managed to snag a little piece of marble for us from the bar, and these fret markers are all going to be made from the marble. Now whether we grind the marble up or whether we can make an actual sliver of marble to go in there, we're not sure yet, but the marble will be used to fill in the fret markers. On the headstock we have Jimmy's signature that will then be gold leafed right across the middle.
What you just saw there was an example of time-lapse, because it clearly takes a very long time for the mold to dry, but who wants to sit around and watch that happen? So I'm going to give you another example of time-lapse. And there you have a time-lapse. Few months left in the drawing. Happy New Year. Time's running out. This could be yours. Mom says not to eat pretzel sticks with my braces. The rock candy at Stacy's. Are you recording? I didn't know you were recording.